I have here an image which is a fabric, and they are in I have two fabrics. I have this one and this one here. We are in Photoshop, by the way. It's Photoshop, and the fabric, as you can tell, is in different orientation. That way it can be applied for pockets or sleeves, cuffs. Actually, it can be applied only for cuffs, I think, and for collars. It has to be in a different orientation. Everything else has to be, let's say, this way. So in order to show you that, I'm going to show you where I have those two fabrics. Here they are. Okay. And here. So as you can tell, they are very big fabrics, like very big images. If I open this one here, I make it full screen. You see, it's a very big image. It has to be big, that way it doesn't lose any resolution when we try to apply it on the certain shirt itself. So let me go back to Photoshop again. So we have opened here a fabric. I have actually scanned this fabric, that's why it comes so big, and I would recommend you do the same for your fabrics. So you have to scan your fabrics, and once you scan them, they're going to come out as big images as this one here, and then you can use them and apply them on any shirt. That way you don't lose any resolution and they come out very clear. Because if you take images, you risk on having shadows, different shades, and so forth. So here we are now in Photoshop. I'm going to start with this fabric here, and I'm going to apply this everywhere it has to go. But before I do that, I have the fabrics here, and I'm going to go and click here on I cropped it, of course. I cropped this image. I cropped it in such a way so that it doesn't interfere with my work once I try to apply it. So in Photoshop, I'm going to go under Edit, Define Pattern. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to click OK. And I define this certain fabric as a pattern. So if I double click somewhere here now, let me remove that. That's okay, that's a pattern. Now I'm going to open the Photoshop file for the actual shirt. This is our shirt with all the parts in it, as you can tell. You can see the parts here, all the different areas of the shirt. So I'm going to close them all again, because I don't want to confuse you with many folders opened. I'm going to click on the body style, so I'm going to change the body part, and I'm going to make a double click on it, here, out on the area. I'm going to go under Patterns. I'm going to choose the pattern that I just defined, is this one, little one here. And there we go. I have defined that for the whole shirt. But as you can tell here, you see, it doesn't really come perfect. There we go. So you have to wait for it a little bit to load. So here it is, but there's no shirt like that. So we have to zoom a little bit out. I'm going to do that right now. So we make this a kind of normal looking shirt. Okay. So once we apply that, we make sure here out on the blend mode we select multiply, and we make sure we scroll that fabric in such a way so that it totally fits with our body here. Otherwise we're risking in losing resolution. This one doesn't look nice, as you can tell, because it's not really tall enough to cover the entire shirt. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel this for now, and I'm going to go on the taller image that I have here, this one, and I'm going to apply this one as a pattern, define as a pattern, and then OK on it. So that's a pattern now. I'm going to go back here, try to reapply this image. It has to be as big as possible, that way it can work out. There we go. Make sure it's on a multiply mode. We'll wait for it a little bit. Here we go. Here is the image. I click OK on it. So I have applied this specific fabric to the body part. So I know the body, the palette, the placket, the sleeves are going to be the same way, and potentially the pockets as well, but I'm going to leave the pockets with another design. So what I'm going to do now, since we applied that on the body, I'm going to copy it from the body and apply it to the sleeve, on the right sleeve, paste, on the left sleeve as well. There we are. It's been applied to the sleeve there too. Let me apply it on the pocket as well. There you go. Or actually on the pocket, let's apply the other one. That way you can see the difference. Let me apply it on the placket. Paste layer style. Cuffs, palette. Let me apply it on the palette. There we go. Placket buttons and colors. No, colors, they take a different design. Now let's go and start changing the color. They have a different orientation. That's the only thing with the colors. So I'm going to go into the placket part and change the different orientation for it. Was another one. As we already might know, colors tend to have a more it's too small. Placket overlay, normal. It's going to be a multiply, and it's going to be, let's say, around 10. No, maybe a little bit more. 30. That looks nice. Okay. So we applied that on the color, and from the color we can copy and paste it to other areas, such as the pockets. And this is one pocket here. There we go. And the right pocket is over here. We paste it on that too. So we change the pockets as well, and now we have only the cuffs remaining. Cuffs are here. Paste them and paste them on cuffs. And we are ready to go with a new shirt with a totally different new design. So this is the way you do it. So if you have a straight fabric like this with lines and everything else, you can still apply that certain fabric into the system. The only downside is that your image has to be very, very large, as large as possible. Like your fabric image has to be large, scanned preferably. That way it doesn't really interfere with the whole design aspects. So I hope I have answered your question. If you have any further requirements, please let me know. Take care and thank you. Oh, by the way, before I let you go, this design now that we just did, we can click here, File, Script, Export Layers to Files, and I don't want them trimmed, let's say. And let me choose a specific folder here. Yeah, I'm gonna choose this folder. I'll click open. So this one just changed. I'm not gonna add any prefixes. I'm just gonna tell the system on the visible layers I want them in PNG, transparent of course, without trimming. And we click run. And Photoshop will start exporting all those fabrics in separate images on that folder, in here in my desktop. So I'm going to open the folder here. I'm going to let it wait here for a bit, as we have also the recording here. Let's wait just a little bit so that we can start seeing the first files being exported. It takes a while because Photoshop, it has to read very well the whole file system, and I'm also not on a desktop, I'm on a laptop here, so that's why I don't have much power. But if you were in a desktop, this should have been in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes maximum to export an entire shirt. So it's totally automatic. I'm doing nothing right now. I'm just letting Photoshop to export everything for me in separate layers. I'm still going to minimize it. I'm still going to wait here. I just want to show you that it's going to export the files as separate individual files. In the meantime, as we wait for that to happen, let me navigate through the site and show you, once those files are exported, what you are about to do with them. And just to give you a quick intro, you should have seen that intro from our website where we were trying to sell the extension. It shows there clearly that you can import those individual PNG transparent files into the tool, into the website, and that will make that work automatically. That will load them on the site itself. Let's see. There we go. Let's go into the admin. Now let's go into shirt, manage fabrics. You see here I have a pink and a blue. I'm going to open the pink one. This is just to give you an idea on how the whole system works. That way you are not really totally unknowing like where you're getting into, you know. Like, I want to show you how the whole system works, that way you have an idea. So you see here all those images. Let me open that image in a new tab. Hopefully it's gonna show you just the image. Yeah, it's gonna show us just the image. You see here? So that's just the body part. I have just the body part over here. It's all cleared out, all clean. So it's all pink, by the way, it's not white. And this body part here, it's uploaded here individually. So all those images are going to be uploaded here individually. And you have another option, by the way. And your other option is to upload all of them all at once. Like I said, I'm on a laptop now, so things are not really quick here. So let's go back. So you have here backside and front side, just to let you know. And you can import fabrics too. You see I have made this button here. You can import them in an XML file or a CSV file. Okay, you can choose a new name for it, and you can upload the XML file, which I'm going to give it to you, of course, and I'm going to show you the format of it, and that way you're going to be able to upload multiple fabrics all at once, so you don't have to go through the manual process through the website itself, but you can just upload them all automatically through an XML file, as long as your XML file is done correctly. And it's quite easy, it's not that hard. So this is how it works. We're still waiting for it, as you can see here, to export from Photoshop. It's going to take a while, as I said, because I'm on a laptop here. I don't have much computer power. See, I'm on 2.66 gigahertz with 8 GB RAM, so it's pretty low. But if you have a desktop computer, you should be fine to export them really quickly. I don't have one at the moment. Yeah, I think I did something wrong here from my end. I shouldn't have closed them. But yeah, anyway, that's the whole idea basically. Once you have a strong computer, it can you can export all of them automatically without having to do anything. So that's the whole thing. Thank you.